The Chainsaw Man movie had me excited for a long time, and the amount of hype and high ratings surrounding it was honestly insane. As a Chainsaw Man fan, I was really nervous going in. Waiting 3 years for a movie like this builds expectations you're hoping it can live up to. Then the ratings started coming out, higher than the Demon Slayer movie and the second highest rated anime on my anime list, just under Farron. Those two stats alone show how much love and support this movie got from fans worldwide. I waited an entire week to watch it with my fiance, and holy shit, it was everything the Chainsaw Man could ask for and more. The movie feels incredibly well planned, from the visuals to the soundtrack. Every single scene is carefully paced to set a specific mood. At first, this caught me by surprise in how the first season was. Everything was chaotic, but these long moments of pure visuals and music let us breathe and soak in the movie itself, and those became some of my favorite scenes. The music completely caught me by surprise, especially the intro song, but it's a bop. But what really stood out were the quieter moments when Denji and Reze meet. The entire interactions between them were special. The pool scene feels like one of the first times both characters are genuinely enjoying life. The festival scene, that moment where everything blurs except Denji and Reze, with the music pulling you into a euphoric trance, it perfectly captures how Denji feels falling for someone. He almost looks shocked, and that's exactly how those emotions hit you in real life. Yeah, I was overanalyzing the hell out of this movie, but it deserved it. The movie does start slow, but that's intentional. It spends its time building the relationship between Denji and Reze, a forbidden love shaped by manipulation and circumstance. Denji is trapped under Makima's control, and Reze is forced into a role she clearly doesn't want. My fiance and I agreed that Reze became one of our favorite characters, especially seeing her on screen for the first time. She's everything Denji imagined Makima is supposed to be. Warm, genuine, and human. At the same time, it's clear Reze has probably never experienced something like this either, even though she tries to brush it off. And that's where Tatsuki Fujimoto's writing hurts the most. Denji gets some of his best moments of his life, and they're taken away instantly because of what he is. And that's the real tragedy of Chainsaw Man. Denji never gets to keep happiness for a long time. Every time he starts to understand what a normal life feels like, it's ripped away from him. The movie makes you feel that loss instead of just showing it. Reze isn't just a love interest, she represents a normal life, a simple job, a girl who laughs with him, moments without blood, devils, or manipulation. When Denji is with Reze, he isn't Chainsaw Man, he's just Denji. And that's why the betrayal hits so hard. The reveal doesn't feel like a shocking anime twist, it just feels personal and cruel. This movie spends so much time letting you live in that happiness that you want it to be real. You want Denji to finally win. But this is Chainsaw Man, and nothing comes without a cost. I don't even gotta talk about this. The action is insane. Of course, Mappa always delivers when it comes to action. The choreography feels brutal and grounded. These fights aren't heroic, they're desperate. You feel the exhaustion in every transformation and every hit. But what really stood out were the quiet moments. No dialogue, no screaming, just music, visuals, and expressions. Denji doesn't process pain with dramatic speeches. He shuts down, and this movie captures it perfectly. In his eyes, his posture, and how empty the world around him starts to feel. The final stretch of this movie is brutal. Not just because of what happens, but because of what almost happens. Reze's hesitation, her internal conflict, that small hope that maybe she'll choose Denji. The movie lets you believe it for just a second, and then rips it away. Chainsaw Man has always been about control and the illusion of choice. Denji thinks he's choosing his life, but someone is always pulling the strings. Reze is trapped in the same cycle. Two people who could have been free, but never at the same time. By the time the credits rolled, my fiance and I just sat there in silence, processing everything. This isn't just a good anime movie, it's a character study. It's quiet, intimate, emotionally painful. It doesn't try to outdo Demon Slayer with non-stop spectacle. It does something different, and it sticks with you longer because of it. The hype was real, and for once it delivered. Chainsaw Man isn't about being the hero, it's about wanting a normal life and realizing the world will never let you have it. And that's why this movie hurts in the best possible way. If you watched the video all the way through, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Some of my favorite moments about this release were just seeing the memes of like walking at the theater and the music's playing of the scene where they're in the pool. Those reels are so funny because it just leaves you, I mean, it just makes you feel empty, isn't it? It's fucked up, but that's just Tatsuki Fujimoto's vibe, and that's the stuff he likes to create. So those reels are really funny to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you on the next one. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and peace, everybody.